We'll look at the concept of indices that are fractions, so things like a to the power of a half. Now to get an idea of what this means, I'm going to multiply it by itself, a to the half times a to the half, and we know when we multiply we can add the powers, so we get a to the 1. So in other words, a to the half times a to the half is equal to a. And when you multiply something by itself to get an answer, then that must be the square root. So in other words, a to the half must equal the square root of a, because when I multiply by itself I get a. And that's the pattern here with fractional indices. So a to the half is the square root of a to the third is the cube root of a to the quarter would be the fourth root of a, and so on. So we get this pattern emerging, and that's what we're talking about when we're talking about fractional indices. In general, a to the 1 over n is going to be the nth root of a, depending on what n is. So that's a fractional index, and that's its meaning. So for example, over here, if I want to take 49 to the power of 1/2, what I'm really asking is what's the square root of 49, which we know is 7. If I want to take 81 to the power of a quarter, I'm asking for the fourth root of 81. Now you can do it on your calculator, fourth root of 81 or 81 to the power of a quarter, either one works in your calculator, you should get an answer of 3. Okay. If I asked 64 to the power of 1/6, it'd be the sixth root of 64, which again using your calculator you should find is 2. So you can also, working backwards, and say write in index form, and so we'll have the square root of 5 to the power of 3. And so 5 to the power of 3 here has been raised to the power of a half, the square root being a half. So it's 5 to the 3 all to the half. And here we multiply the indices. So we get 5, 3 times a half is 3 on 2. So that's 5 to the 3 on 2.